Without warning, more than 3 million German soldiers crossed the border. This is Operation Barbarossa, the largest military invasion ever carried out in history. Along the front line that stretches more than 2,000 kilometers, thousands of Panzer tanks begin to move east. Luftwaffe planes filled the sky, attacked the Soviet air base and destroyed hundreds of planes, even before they could take off. This attack came so fast that many Soviet units did not have time to organize the defense. In the first few days alone, the defense line began to collapse. German troops moved with a blitzkrieg strategy, or lightning war. Tanks, infantry, and fighter planes moved together at a speed that has never been seen before. City after city fell into the hands of Germany. In some places, the entire Soviet division was surrounded in what was called a pocket. Hundreds of thousands of soldiers were arrested. For many people in the world at that time, Germany's victory looked almost certain. But this invasion wasn't just about a quick victory. The territory of the Soviet Union was very large. The further the German troops advanced, the longer their supply lines. Fuel, food, and ammunition must be delivered through broken roads and very long distances. On the other hand, the Soviet Union began to do something extraordinary. Large factories were moved far to the east, away from the front line. In a short time, the production of tanks, artillery, and aircraft began to increase. Millions of new soldiers were mobilized to defend their land. Meanwhile, the German troops continued to advance towards their main target, Moscow. The city is the center of government, communication, and a symbol of Soviet power. If Moscow falls, many believe the Soviet Union will collapse. But there is one factor that is not well taken into account by Germany: Russian weather. When autumn comes, heavy rain turns the dirt road into thick mud. This phenomenon is known as Rasputitsa. Tanks and military vehicles began to be trapped. The movement of the troops became very slow. Then winter came. The temperature dropped to tens of degrees below zero. Many German soldiers did not have adequate winter clothes. The vehicle engine is difficult to start. Meanwhile, the Soviet troops, who were used to this condition, began to launch a counterattack. Around Moscow, the battle became very fierce. The German troops that had previously advanced quickly were now forced to defend. Finally, the Soviet counterattack forced them to retreat from several important positions. The planned invasion as a quick victory turned into a long and brutal war. Operation Barbarossa did not end in a few months as planned. On the other hand, the war on the Eastern Front lasted for many years and became one of the deadliest battlefields in human history. Millions of soldiers and civilians lost their lives in this conflict. Many historians believe that Operation Barbarossa was an important turning point in the Second World War.